Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, the man behind some of K-pop's most iconic performance videos. I'm talking about Hyun-suk, the executive producer at YG Entertainment. Now, if you're a K-pop fan, you've probably seen those jaw-dropping performance videos from groups like BLACKPINK or BIGBANG. But here's the thing, what makes these videos so insanely viral isn't just the artists themselves, it's the meticulous production style that Hyun has perfected over decades. And honestly, it's a masterclass in how to blend music, dance, and visual storytelling. What immediately stands out to me is Yang's background as a dancer. This guy wasn't just some behind-the-scenes executive, he was part of Seo Taiji and Boys, one of the most influential groups in Korean music history. Personally, I think this is where his obsession with performance comes from. He wasn't just creating choreography for the sake of it, he was crafting moments that would define an artist's identity. And that's something a lot of people miss when they talk about K-pop. It's not just about the music, it's about the performance as a visual art form. Now, let's talk about YG's performance videos. They've released over 170 of these, with 69 official ones racking up 7 billion views. 7 billion. That's not just luck, it's strategy. Yang didn't just oversee these projects, he was hands-on, from planning to editing. And here's where it gets interesting, while most dance practice videos are just functional, showing off the choreography, YG's videos are cinematic. They use dynamic angles, lighting, and editing to turn the dance into a standalone visual experience. It's like watching a mini-movie, and that's what sets them apart. What many people don't realize is how ahead of the curve Yang was. When short-form content started dominating, he doubled down on YouTube, especially during BLACKPINK's rise. This wasn't just a random decision, it was a calculated move to tap into a global audience. And it worked. BLACKPINK recently hit 100 million YouTube subscribers, which is insane. But here's the kicker, Yang didn't just rely on his own choreography. He started collaborating with international choreographers, picking the best elements, and then tweaking them to fit YG's style. It's like he's a curator, but for dance. From my perspective, this approach is what makes YG's artists so distinctive. Take BIGBANG's early hits like Lies or 2NE1's Fire, Yang personally choreographed those. But with BLACKPINK, he evolved. He still oversees everything, from the stage set to the final edit, but he's not afraid to bring in fresh ideas. And that's what keeps YG relevant. It's not just about sticking to what works, it's about evolving while staying true to the core philosophy, performance and music must harmonize perfectly. One thing that immediately stands out is how this philosophy is now being applied to newer groups like Treasure and BABYMONSTER. YG isn't just resting on its laurels, they're actively experimenting with new ways to push the boundaries of performance videos. And that's what makes this so exciting. It's not just about BLACKPINK or BIGBANG, it's about building a legacy that can adapt to the next generation of artists. If you take a step back and think about it, Hyun-suk's impact on K-pop is massive. He's not just a producer, he's an architect of the genre's visual identity. His focus on performance has redefined what a K-pop video can be. And personally, I think that's why YG's artists stand out in a crowded industry. They're not just singers or dancers, they're performers in the truest sense of the word. This raises a deeper question, though, can this model be replicated? Other companies are definitely taking notes, but what makes YG unique is Yang's hands-on approach and his dance background. It's not just about throwing money at production, it's about understanding the artistry behind the performance. So, while others might try to copy the style, I don't think they'll capture the essence of what YG does. In the end, what this really suggests is that K-pop's success isn't just about catchy songs or good looks, it's about the performance. And Hyun-suk has mastered that. So, the next time you watch a BLACKPINK or BIGBANG performance video, remember, there's a whole philosophy behind those moves. And that, my friends, is what makes it art.